going on, guys? Chevy Gun here. Hey, just want to come on here. Come on, stop. I want to come on here because I just got a chance to minister to two kids, two teenagers. God just gave me an opportunity to spread His message. And these teenagers, they were probably 13, 14, maybe 14, 15, somewhere in there, 13, 14 at least. And they were in the woods right there where I turn off my street to go out to Taft Highway. They were throwing bottles, busting bottles in the woods, breaking glass. And I remember doing that as a kid. So I'm not knocking them for trying. You know, I mean, they're kids. Kids are gonna be kids, right? They're mischievous because we're all sinners, and God and the devil's got a hold of them right now, and letting them do stuff like that, so, encouraging them to do stuff like that. Well, I hollered at them and I said, "Hey guys, what are y'all doing?" They said, "Breaking glass." I said, "Do you think that's a very good thing to do for the environment?" And they said, "No." I said, "Okay." Well, come here a minute now. Why don't you come out of the woods? There's a bottle laying right there, and there was a bottle laying right there as you turn to go to my house. There's a bottle laying right there in the road. I said, "Why don't you come get this bottle here and let me talk to you for a minute?" They come out there. And I said, "Let me ask you a question. Do you think God?" I said, "Are y'all saved for one? Do you believe that Jesus Christ come down here and brought His Son to die for your sins?" And they said, "Yes, sir." I said, "Are y'all saved?" They said, "Yes, sir." I said, "Do you think Jesus would approve of y'all? Do you think Jesus would approve of you breaking bottles?" And they said, "No." I said, "Well, then why don't you do?" Hey, buddy, how are you? Good, good. I'm just sitting here making a video live, talking to my friends out there. Huh?
Got what? I'm sorry.
I said I'm recording live, talking to my friends out there in YouTube land. And I'll probably share this on Facebook and Twitter. But I got a chance to minister to two teenagers a minute ago.
Really?
Yeah, I was coming out my driveway, and they were in the woods. There was a bottle in the coming back. I would have hit it. Right, there's a bottle laying there, glass, and they were in the woods busting bottles. And I said, "Hey guys, come here a minute." I said, "Hey, what are y'all doing?" They said, "Busting bottles." I said, "Do you think that's very good for the environment?" "No, sir." I said, "Well, come here a minute. Let me talk to y'all." I said, "Why don't you come out of the woods and pick up this bottle right before somebody runs over it?" And well, you can see this look on their face. They were caught. Oh no, you know. And I said, "Are y'all saved? Guys, come in and die for your sins?" Because he just did. But I did that as a kid myself in an open field with me and my best friend. You know what happened? No, sir. I said we were throwing one bottle at another one. I reached for that bottle about the time he threw it, and I got 2 broken fingers. So I'd hate to see y'all get hurt. Or a deer, and you know there's a lot of deer around here. A deer could cut his foot on that. I said, "You think that'll make God happy?" "No, sir." I said, "Well, why don't y'all do me a favor then? Why don't y'all clean this up around here? Make it pretty." "Thank you." "Yes, sir." God works in mysterious ways, don't He? And I had a challenge this morning from my friend in Reno, who he's been seeing the change in me since I've rededicated myself to the Lord. He's been seeing the change in me, and he challenged me this morning. So I went.
Things different, don't you?
Oh yes, you do. You see things different. You notice when, like I have a friend on here. His name is Limitless. And he's like a motivational speaker.
Yeah.
And he posts, I'm being successful. He's doing good. I said, "Who do you think made you successful? You think God had anything to do with that?" He said, "Yes, I sure do." I said, "Well, then why don't you post that picture with a naked lady in it?" She wasn't naked. She had thong on, but you still. I said, "You could have posted that picture without that. That's offensive to me, basically." I was telling him, Yeah. I'm trying not to see that kind of stuff. And you can post that because I have another friend.
Because I love women.
Oh, yeah, I know. God made them. God made us. We're supposed to look at them, and we can't help it. But you don't linger at it, right? It's like
every day.
Yes. Where you work at? Years.
Oh, really?
Yeah. That's why I seen you over there at Coker Tire before. I knew I'd seen you somewhere.
Till 09.
Yeah, I was a Guardian Alarm first.
Remodel, huh?
Yeah, I was with Guardian first, and we got Coker Tire, and then
Well,
I met you over at that lot over on 23rd Street, and you let me in over there before to do the fire inspection. Remember?
Okay.
That's
Who
it.
you with now?
Nobody. I got laid off. I'm disabled. I got diagnosed in December with COPD and rare lung disease and emphysema.
Goodness, how old are you?
58.
58. I'm 65.
Well, my uncle come here for years ever since he was a child. He was a special ed child. He come here his whole life. His name was Brian. I don't know how long you went here.
We've
but
been going about 6 years. My wife's property
Okay.
manager, and I take care of it.
Okay.
Mow
Well,
and-
Brian, my granddaddy wired the first church.
Really?
Yes. William Bruce Lewis, Lorian Lewis, Brian Lewis.
Okay.
That's all my aunts and uncles. And I come here when I was a kid. I don't
Really?
remember it, but I know I come here when my grandmother when I was a
Where do you
kid.
go now?
Here.
You
I
did?
don't remember, yeah.
I just hadn't. Well, I
Yeah,
haven't been coming lately.
Saturday morning.
And that's not a good thing. But I think of him every day.
Saturday morning, I was here at 6 o'clock, fellowship.
That's right. You was mowing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was the one mowing
Yeah,
about a
yeah,
week
yeah,
ago.
yeah.
Well, Saturday morning I come over and we fellowship for the sunrise service. And Mark
did you?
Mariarcus,
That's neat, isn't it?
Mark Mariarcus nailed that sunrise service. I mean, he nailed it.
Did he
Oh man, it
That's the
wailed
first
me.
one I've missed since I've
Oh
been.
man, you missed a good one. Well,
Yeah, well,
I was sitting there in the
right on
cafeteria.
Breezeway. Where'd you have it?
right there in the breezeway.
Breezeway.
I was sitting there afterwards. We ate breakfast. We sat there fellowshipping, and when I try to do things fast because I'm hyper, I have ADD. I get excited. Well, I'm having the alpha 1 trypsin I have. It tends to make me starve for breath, starve for air. Okay, because your lungs get swollen and they won't expand, right? So I got a panic attack. First one I had. I got a panic attack Saturday. I called Carlos over there. He listened to my back, and she took my blood pressure, which it was up. And what kicked it on was one of the guys trying to come out with the cart to take it back over this other kitchen. And I felt helpless because I couldn't get up and go help him because I was out of breath. And it just overwhelmed me. I started crying. You know the feeling you got when you were saved?
Oh, yeah.
You know that feeling you got when you were saved? How it just overwhelmed you.
Euphoria?
Do y'all remember that? When you got saved, it just, what was that word?
Euphoria.
Yeah, that word. I can't say. I'm too redneck. But anyway, I'm not very good at spelling in English, and that's why. So you'll have to kind of read the redneck in me, guys, okay? So that feeling come over me, and I started crying because I could not go help this man open the door even. And it just overwhelmed me. And I started having a panic. Man, I started breathing fast. So they was trying to take my blood pressure, and I was going, I couldn't help it. That's the first one I ever had, and it scared the crap out of me.
You live around here?
Yeah, I live over here off of North Fairmont. My grandparents lived at the end of Fairmont, or North
We used to
Fairmont.
live right next door. We just moved.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, we lived right there.
Uh-huh.
And we moved over to Dallas.
Oh, okay. Well, hey,
We bought a
see,
house.
Lord works in mysterious ways. I knew I've worked for this man
Yeah,
before
yeah.
at Coker Tire. Y'all remember Coker Tire? He's the one that does all the antique tires. He has all the presses for all the antique tires you see on TV, on gangster movies and stuff like that, and those old
bought all the molds.
1915. He bought all the molds in the United States. And so he's got like what do you call it? Monopoly on those tires that people
Bought
need
out
for their
Firestone
antique cars.
molds, bought out all
Firestone. Yeah.
Firestone equipment.
Yeah, he bought it. All Firestone, a Goodyear. He has everything to make
Well,
the
he's
antique
got-
tires.
And he's got his own band.
He's got it from Coker Tire all the time, and they have that rally every year. They stop at Coker Tire when they pass through the rally for where they go like California to
Corky has about 50 shows.
50 or 60 shows. It's a really cool place. If you like tires, if you like cars and old cars, Coker Tire in Chattanooga, Tennessee, that's the place to be.
He's got a museum. That's
Yeah,
what
he's got a new museum. I've seen him on that Antique Archaeologist. They sold him a sign and they showed it on the show and got to see his museum. Oh man, he's got.
Well, he was president of SEMA at one time.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
2005 or 10.
Yeah, he was president of SEMA. That was really neat. Oh well, anyway, I was heading to. There's a family member that sits here. I see him on. I'm bad with names, but I see him on Wednesday nights, and they have their horse just gave a foal, and I want to go see it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So it's in that neighborhood on the right down there that. I can't remember it now, but it's a real nice neighborhood. You pull in, they're like the third road on the right, turn right when the third driveway on the right. So I'm gonna go see if I can find them.
I love horses.
I know, it's so, it's cloudy, but it's still a pretty day, and I'm tired of sitting in the house. And I get out of breath just talking. Whew.
You need to settle down and learn how to fish.
That's what. Yeah, I
Learn
know.
how to fish.
I need to go fishing. I'm waiting. Well, I'm waiting for.
Slower, it's going to slow down for you.
Well, listen to this. I got.
Slow down for me. I know that. I'm
Well, I got a,
I'm gonna do this, but it's slowed way down.
I ordered this little thing. It was like $9. It's this thing that the Vietnamese fish with. It's a net. You open it up, boom. It's got 6 entrances. It's like a cone, and you hang the bait in the middle, and it stays there. And they want that bait, so they'll come in those holes. And once they get in, they can't get out. And you don't even have to. You don't have
Take
to.
some fun out of it.
No. I want to see if it works. If it works, I want to catch some fish I can eat. I'm gonna be like, I just got through watching. Remember, y'all check.
I grew up out in Oodawalla. That's why Wolf River Creek was still fresh water. I mean,
Right.
it was still good water. Still had mussels. Still had fresh water
Right.
mussels in Wolf River
Oh,
Creek.
nice.
That's before pollution.
Uh-huh.
No, we get out there and seine it. You know what seining is? You have a net. My brother would get on one side of the
Oh.
creek. You drug it.
Oh,
You got
okay.
on one side of the bank, and I was on the other.
Oh,
bank.
it's like
We
the
went up through
Alaskans
that-
do
we went
for the
right
salmon.
Up, yeah, we went right up through that creek, through the deep hole.
Yeah,
And,
see?
and every fish in there.
That's
we
not
catch-
illegal, is
we
it?
catch duck, yes.
It is?
Yeah.
What about now? Is my net thing gonna be illegal?
No, well,
That little
you
thing?
Can cast, but you're not supposed to put a net out.
Okay, so when I throw that out, the ones that I can use for bait to catch others.
There. Yeah, well, you can have a broadcast net, but if you take a
No, I'm talking
net-
about I'm just asking about my cone thing. It's
Oh,
gonna
yeah,
be
that's legal.
That's legal, okay? Because I'm fixing to use that when it
As long
gets
as you got a fishing license.
Yeah, I got fishing and hunting license. Good to see you, man. Thank you. All right,
Hey, good luck.
I appreciate it.
Come back.
I will. Anyway, I was going to. Sorry, I got a little sidetracked. I have ADD like that. I seen that guy. I was like, hey, yeah, him and his wife help take care of the church. I go to Mount Carmel Baptist. They were really, really, really sorry, I think, because they got caught. And I'm hoping that will resonate, you know. I got a Facebook message live and also posted a post on Facebook. So if y'all follow me on Facebook, go there and read and share that message. Okay? Read and share that message. That's what's wrong with this world. We need to get God back in our lives, all of us. All right? All right, we'll talk to you later. I'll show you this horse if I get up here and I find this horse. I'll show it to you, okay? Later. Yeah.